Welcome to a whole new world, the digital classroom of Merryland Academy. A smart class like never before. Easy learning, happy children, happy families.
Her last wish to her husband was to build a tomb in her memory such as the world had never seen before. Thus Emperor Shah Jahan set about building this fairy tale-like marvel. The construction of Taj Mahal was started in AD 1632 and completed at the end of 1648 AD for 17 years. 20,000 workmen are said to be employed on it daily. This main gate of red sandstone measures 30 meters in height. It is inscribed with verses from the Quran in Arabic. The small domed pavilions on top are in Hindu style and signify regality. A striking feature of the gateway is that the lettering appears to be of the same size. The engravers have skillfully enlarged and lengthened the letters, which create an illusion of uniformity. Well laid out gardens measuring 300 by 300 meters in the form of a charbagh are spread on either side of the pavement. In the center is a platform from where tourists can capture the Taj on film. The interior of the mausoleum comprises a lofty central chamber, a crypt immediately below this, and 4 octagonal corner rooms originally intended to house the graves of other royal family members. In the center are the cenotaphs of Shah Jahan and Mumtaz Mahal. Shah Jahan's cenotaph is to the left and is higher than that of his beloved, which rests immediately below the dome. The cenotaph of Mumtaz Mahal stands in the center of the marble screen. It has inscribed on it in Persian with texts from the Quran. The cenotaph has the single epitaph inscribed on it: Markad Munavarajaman Ban Begum Mukhatibar Mumtaz Mahal Tanafizayat Fersan 1040 Hijri. Here lies Arjumand Banu Begum, called Mumtaz Mahal, who died in 1040 AH or 1630 AD. The cenotaph of Shah Jahan is inscribed in Persian: Markad Mutahar Hazrat Firdaus Ashi Ayani Saab Kiran Sani Sani Shah Jahan Badshah Tab Surasan 1076 Hijri, the sacred sepulchre of His Most Exalted Majesty, dweller of paradise, the second lord of constellations, the King Shah Jahan, may his mausoleum ever flourish. 1076 AH, 1666 AD. Marble screen of trellis work surrounds the graves. Both tombs are exquisitely inlaid with semi-precious stones. The acoustics of the building are superb, with the domed ceiling being designed to echo chants from Quran and musicians' melodies. It is suggested that one walk around the outside of the tomb before retrieving your shoes to appreciate it from all sides. The Taj Mahal stands on a raised platform. The 4 minarets at each corner of the plinth provide a perfect balance to the tomb. The minarets measure 41.6 m high, and each has a deliberate slant outwards so that in an unlikely event of an earthquake, they would not fall on the tomb but away from it. The bulbous dome of the Taj Mahal rests on an extraordinarily high drum and rises to a total height of 44.41 meters. Aminat Khan Shirazi was the calligrapher of Taj Mahal. His name occurs at the end of an inscription on one of the gates of the Taj. Poet Ghayasuddin had designed the verses on the tombstone, while Ismail Khan Afridi of Turkey was the dome maker. Muhammad Hanif was the superintendent of masons. The designer of Taj Mahal was Ustad Ahmad Lahori. The material was brought in from all over India and Central Asia, and it took a fleet of 1,000 elephants to transport it to the site. Red sandstone was brought from Fatehpur, jasper from Punjab, jade and crystal from China, turquoise from Tibet, lapis lazuli and sapphire from Sri Lanka, coal and cornelian from Arabia and diamonds from Panna. In all, 28 kind of rare, semi-precious and precious stones were used for inlay work in the Taj Mahal. The chief building material, the white marble, was brought from the quarries of Makrana, in district Nagaur, Rajasthan. For a breathtaking, beautiful view of the Taj Mahal, one has to see it by moonlight.
Make things happen. Take inspired action.
Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow.